Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
Now, next we will talk about the subscriber data mission. Subscriber data strategy. We have two different data lists. One is undress for subscribers. What happens is, let's go to undress for subscribers. This data view contains all your subscribers list data. That's the information that you can see over here. How many percent we have over here is subscribers data view contains all the information of the subscribers, like what is the email address, the subscriber key, subscriber type, and when it joined the list, or the status of the subscriber, it is active or these things, right? We can see the same information over here as well. The same information is also stored in the data view. Now you must be wondering, when we already have all subscribers list, why do we have the similar set of data in a data view? Because sometimes what we need to do, we need to query this data that I want to know that what are the difference of subscribers that we have and the respecting status. Similar, testing everything. Now I want to join this particular table with another table, maybe with open data or maybe click data or any other table, right? In that case, I need to use that table in the SQL query. But using SQL query, either we can see the data extension or the data view. We cannot query or we cannot write SQL query on the list, right? It could be all subscribers list or any kind of list for that matter. We cannot query any list, right? That is why what Marketing Cloud does is that it turns all the data that we have in all subscribers list in a data view called subscribers. Let me do one thing. Let me just add this as a subscriber here. From subscribers. And I'll click on the button now. What will happen? It will give me all the subscribers that we have in our account. How many total subscribers we have in our account is 8070K. Ideally, it should give me all the 8070K reports that we have in our account. 2:610. Thank you. To this we speak. It will give me a thumbs up and 82. That has some results in our account. Stingers are worth our on. And the second thing to do, are we still large enough, Rib? Actual. What do you mean when this executes? What happens is, I think this is not the parent account. Whenever we write the SQL query on this particular data, you know what happens? It basically retrieves the data from the all substitutes list, which is available in the parent account. Here we have 8075, but if we add in this new parent account, the parent account must be running these number of subscribers in the all substitutes list. Generally, what it does is that it will give you all the records that we have in our entire account. Now, next thing is that you can see that we have all this information about the subscriber, a subscriber ID, subscriber key, you may notice, and these things. But we do not have the profile attributes or the preference attributes of the subscriber here in this data. If you are interested in retaining the profile attribute or particular profile attribute for a subscriber, then how we can do that? We have another data for that is called enterprise attribute. This is the database group, and this database will help us to fetch the information related to the profile attributes. Let's enter the price. This one. It shows this particular field that we have subscriber ID. Apart from that, all our preference attributes we will have here in this video. It says that it can result from the profile attribute columns in relation to the columns listed here. The profile attributes that we have, we can retrieve using this particular data. The next data we will discuss is unsubscribe. Whenever the unsubscribe happens, Marketing Cloud stores that information in a data we want to unsubscribe. We can see what was the subscriber key who unsubscribed from the email communication. And when it happened, we have this feed build event date. Let me run this and let me show over here as well. We have job. Whenever somebody unsubscribes from email communication, the subscriber will click on any of the link given in the email message, right? We know they will click on the profile center link for the unsubscribe link in the email process, and then they will unsubscribe from the email communication. In that case, what will happen? We will have this job ID. What was the email sent? Or what was the email that was used to make this happen? That is something we are going to capture. We have job ID. We have job ID. We have job ID. We have job ID. We have job ID and we will subscribe to. The event is unique. Is unique basically says that whether it is the first time or it is a repeated event. What does it mean? Let's say I am unsubscribed from the email communication using a particular email message. I received this email message regarding a new product launch, and there is a profile center link. I click on that. I unsubscribe, and then again, maybe let's say I subscribe again. Using the same email message, I unsubscribe again. What it will do? It will say that for the first time, it was a unique event. It means it will be a 1, and next time again, the record will be created. And the number of times the like. I will make the unsubscribe. It will create the same number of reports in this particular data. We created another record, and this time the value for these unique would be 0. Because now this is not a first time. I had already unsubscribed earlier using the same email message. Let it run. Let's talk about other data news in the middle. We have business unit unsubscribe. It will basically give us all the unsubscribe emails that can happen in the entire time. But if we are only interested in a particular business unit, that I want to see that the number of unsubscribed for this particular business unit, That is a niche. How we can do that? Here, it gives me the option to filter out the reports with the help of the business unit and the other data that I want to see. That is a good idea. Here I will mention the ID, that is this one. This one, MID, and it will give me the reports or the unsubscribe that had happened for this particular business. Apart from that, I will find most of the things are same. We have subscriber key and unsubscribe days and business. Next we have list of subscribers. These subscribers also store the subscriber information only. Let me show you. This stores the different things like when the subscriber was added, who added the subscriber, add method or subscriber keys, list type, list name status, and this kind of thing. Now you must be wondering what is the difference between the subscriber and the list subscriber, because we have almost a similar set of the information that we are storing over there as well, that the subscriber key, ID, status, and these things. List ID gives us one more flexibility or one more option to filter out the reports based on the list. Subscribers, gives us the entire like. This is the list of all the subscribers that we have in our account. But if I'm only interested in the subscribers that are part of a particular list, right? I have many lists over here, right? I am going to retrieve all the reports. I want to retrieve all the subscribers that are listed on the particular list. And let's say this one. Let's say this one, right? Amazon Electronics. Then what should I do? I cannot do that via subscribers data view. I have to do it via listeners level, because here we have a field called list ID. This is the field that we have list ID that we can use to filter out the reports for a particular list. I'll say that where list ID is equal to and where we have this list ID. When we click on this and we go to the properties, and then we can see what is the list ID days to 692. I'll say give me all the records where list ID is equal to this. Then it will do all the records for the Amazon Electronics. For the unsubscribe, let's say we have 19 records and it shows all the events when it happened, when data and the subsided. Next data view that we are going to talk about is MobileConnect data views. There are some officially documented data views and there are some data views which are not officially supported. We have a data view called mobile address. This data view is there in the backend, which exists, but Marketing Cloud has published the document yet for this particular data. We can see this happening, or we can still utilize this, or we can still, get rid of the data from this data view. But you will not find the documentation for this. Basically, it stores the contact information and the mobile numbers, that this is the contact and this contact stores. Like this contact is also created with these mobile numbers, and there is some this information like that. Next we have is SMS subscription log. Let me show you this one. As the name says what it is going to do, it is going to log something. What it is going to log? It is going to log the SMS subscription. That if you are subscribed or not, if you are opted in or not, if you are opted out, when did you opt out, and this kind of things, right? What is the mobile number that you have used to subscribe to the SMS communication and things like that? It related to its source and this list. Since we do not have any data for the SMS subscription, because we are not sending any SMS, we won't find any data in the data view. But if you are sending SMS, then we can find the relevant data. Next, we have SMS message tracking. This data view basically helps us to track the SMS message that whether it was delivered or not. What was the keyword used to? What was the mobile number that we used to send SMS, to whom it was sent, and these kind of things. Let's see. Here we have fields like mobile number keyword. What was the keyword used to send the email? Whether it is delivered or not. Whether it is like undelivered. Whether the SMS was inbound or the outbound. Is it a test message? What was the message that was delivered to the customer? And then we have send. I desubscribe and give you an input to send. What was the short code that we used to send the email? Send the SMS. And then the form, name and this form of this. It stores basically all the traffic that we use to track this SMS message. Next, we have undeliverable SMS. For all the SMS messages that could not be delivered, we have undeliverable SMS JBU. Based on what was the mobile number. And similar to the bouncer JBU for the email communication, we have undeliverable SMS communication. That, what was the bounce down? First bouncy JBU and then the mobile number. Undeliverable. Next, we have journey data views. We will discuss about the journey data views in detail. We will come to the journey part. And then we start. And then we will understand about the journey activities and the journey itself. But let's take a look at it for now. We have two data views in journey. We have journey and journey activity. Journey data view stores the information about the journey itself. That, what is the name of the journey? Whether this journey is active or not. Version of the journey and these things. Journey, ID journey name or not. And then similar to the automation. In automation, we understood that we have two things. One is the starting source and then we have the activities. Similar to this, in journey also we have couple of activities. If you want to know if you want to know about a particular activity, what you can do, we can use this journey activity data view. It is stored the information like what is the activity name for that particular journey. And then activity type and this kind of things. You will understand this better when we come to the journey part. That, what is activity and the version in this kind of things. We must know how you use it to do things. Do they need avlates to hit a bucket? Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.